All right, we want to know what is the lateral surface area of a box of crackers that measures 6 inches by 7 inches at the base and it's 12 inches tall. So the first thing I want to do is just draw a picture. Okay, I know it's a rectangular prism because it's a box. So I'm drawing 3 parallel lines connecting everything together. And then I'm just drawing the dashed line so I can see all 6 of the surfaces. Okay, next thing I want to do is go ahead and label everything. Because I've made this side over here the longest side, I'm going to put 12 inches for that side. And then it's 6 by 7 at the base. So I'm going to say this one is 7 inches, this one is 6 inches. So I've just determined that is my base, and I've kind of drawn a picture based on those. It's not exact, but it's close enough. All right, so the lateral surface area, I like to think about it as like a box, or not a box, but a can of soup. If you have a can of soup, there's a label that goes around the can, okay? The label's not on the top or the bottom, which are the bases in a cylinder. It just goes around the side. Well, it's the same thing in this case. We've just got, you can pretend like there's this label that just goes around here. It doesn't go here or here, okay? So I'm going to highlight the bases. And then there's 2 bases, and the height is always between. If you have 2 bases, the height's always between the 2 bases, right? Which is right here. It's between the 2 bases. Okay, so now, just by observation, I know I'm going to add up these 4 sides. So I've got this side here, and I've got a matching side over here. So I got 2 of these, and that's going to be 6 by 12. And then I've got a 7 by 12 here, and then I've got a match in the back here. That's also 7 by 12. So that leads us to this formula. The lateral surface area equals, I put a little L there, that's just my notation. You don't have to do that. But I just like to distinguish them. So the formula is going to be 2 times the length times the height plus 2 times the width times the height. Okay? And I'm going to label each of these. This is the length, this is the width, this is the height. Now, this is obviously not to scale, but I knew that, okay, 12 is going to be my longest side, so I just made it longer than these 2. And I could have said that was 6 and this was 7. It doesn't matter in this case. So, just so you know, I just did it because that's how I saw it. But the main thing is you want to distinguish the base from the rest of the drawing. Okay, so now that I've got everything labeled, I can go ahead and fill in this information. So the length is 7, the height is 6, and the width is 6, and the height is 12. I messed something up here, didn't I? This should be 12. The length is 7, the height is 12. Okay? So 7 times 12 is 84. 2 times 84 is 168. Plus 6 times 12 is 72. And 2 times 72 is 144. So now I need to add these 2 things together. 168 and 144. 8 and 4 is 12. That's 11, and that's 3. So this is 312 inches squared. That's my lateral surface area. Okay? Now, some of you may see an equation that looks like this. the perimeter of the base times the height. Okay? So again, the most important thing in finding lateral surface area is knowing where your base is. So the perimeter of the base is 7 by 6. So the perimeter is 7 plus 6 plus 7 plus 6. Okay, so let's figure that out first. 7 plus 6 plus 7 plus 6. And 7 and 6 is 13, and 13 is 26. That's our perimeter. That's 26 inches. So this is 26 times our height, which is 12 inches. So now, if I multiply 26 times 12, I should get this 312 up here, right? 2 times 6 is 12, 2 times 2 is 4, and 1 is 5. 1 times 6, 1 times 2, that's 2, 11, and 3, 312. So I get 312 inches squared. Okay, so both of these are valid. You can also do it by observation, which is very close to this. Okay, so I hope this helps. I did another video where I did total surface area of this box of crackers, and I hope this helps. And if you're unsure about that, go back and check that video. All right, I will see you in the next one.